Welcome on the journey, Aries. Aries, let's see what the current energy is. What is the current situation for Aries? Ooh, some things are falling behind. There's the current energy for... Ooh, and things are slippery. There's a slippery situation you might be dealing with, some of you. Sticky energy. What do we have? We have the Ten of Swords and the Six of Pentacles coming out. Ten of Swords, something is over. Something has played itself out and you are breaking free in your state of mind. You've attained all that you needed from the situation and it's time to move on in the situation. Maybe you've picked yourself up and from some kind of codependent patterning or addictions, and you've gone through a loss, but not all is lost because you have grown. You have gained the knowledge from everything that you've gone through. Financial independence, you have this self-control, you're very focused, you're working on maybe a new project for some of you, or even you are working on some kind of business idea. Maybe even have a new home or car or something that you're working towards. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the dishes are clunking out there. Wow, what an interesting, we have this sort of moth theme here, and the moth flies to the light, but it's also not afraid to come out in the darkness, and it flies toward the light because it also flies towards the moon and gets disoriented. So there's something about that you have gone into the darkness of your moods and you've really been examining everything. Because look at this, 10, 10, 10. Wow. Oh my goodness. You have everything coming together for you now, but it's like everything had to end from your old life, an old way of being, to come into this new way of being. There's a lot of burdens that you have had to deal with, a lot of struggles, a lot of challenges for many of you Aries. But there's something that is in the works. The Page of Swords energy is, I am picking up more in this case that you've confronted someone about something. Maybe you have been dealing with some kind of stress, health situation, or job situations, but you're going to be changing the way you do things, and you're keeping to yourself. You also have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you can see through the people around you that have been playing games, and they've been giving you what you thought you wanted to hear. But I see that it's not always exactly full here. This cup, there's just a lot, there's holes in the spoon, there's holes in the situation. Things aren't quite whole here too with this moth situation. So there's this money, financial abundance, but there's also all of these burdens that go along with that, and the betrayals that you've had to deal with, and people who've been in your business. So you're just cutting away all of that right now, like this Queen of Swords energy. You're coming in there and you're just setting clear boundaries, cutting out what no longer serves you. removing the clutter, and maybe quite literally you are just starting a whole new life. I feel like a whole new world is coming into my head. All right, I'm going to get some oracle guidance on this. What is this 10-10-10 all about? For it could be that this is in your career sector. 10th house of career. Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn who's gone through some sort of scandal or some kind of big craziness, but you've had to put up your boundaries against this person because you've had to protect your reputation, or they did. Something about that. Jewel within, a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection, and no way. 10 again, 10. So you are at the end, you've completed a cycle, a life cycle, and you're at this place of appreciating everything that you have now. But man, it's been a tough cycle for you, Aries. It's been a tough cycle. You're reflecting on that. You have 13, and of course that's a death card, number 2. So it's the end of illusions. It's the end of a distorted way of thinking and what you have had to go through. And maybe for some of you, it is just surrendering. You're surrendering to a process of healing and releasing everything. You've gone through a whole cycle of existence where you followed what you were told to do, and you didn't even question all of the things that were in your mind from put there by other people, their opinions, their thoughts, their ways of doing things. And now it's like, this is how I'm going to do it. And it's a really good place to be. You're on your journey here, and you now have patience. You have patience. Trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you, and remember that when you are asked to wait, you're being prepared for something even better than you expected. So change your attitude to one of acceptance. Relax and take stock. Ask your angel to enfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. When the time is right and you are ready and refreshed, the next door will open. Patience is always rewarded. And I can see that you've been extremely patient because you've had all of these endings come, and like the cycle has been done. It's done. You can't live it anymore the way it was. So all things happen at the perfect timing, at the perfect time. So tell me more. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. Well, when working with other people, seeing as how there are other people here with that Page of Swords, people have been in your business for a long time. You have to remember to always do your best, Aries. Do your best because you want to. You do your best when you are enjoying the action or doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. You do your best because you want to do it, not because you have to do it, not because you are trying to please the judge, and not because you're trying to please other people. So I feel that many of you have been people pleasers, and you've been doing everything by the book, and you have smiled in the face of people who have maybe gossiped about you behind your back or said you weren't doing it the right way and have criticized you. And you've learned to not take it personally because you are doing your best. You know that. You can't give anything more than what you are at. And we're almost coming up on 10 minutes. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Your angels are here. They have the mountains, all these obstacles that you have had to go through. It's a bit of an obstacle course, I tell ya. Let's look at a message of love. What's message of love? Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. So if you are considering making some kind of big moves here and beginning something new, because there's a lot of potential there that you see or you feel between you and another, or you and a new journey for yourself, go for it. Take that leap of faith. It's a beautiful energy. Let's get you a quote. In order to be who you are, you must let go of who you think you are. Name something you used to believe about yourself. What do you believe now? Inhale that idea and exhale your old idea about yourself. Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it? Because sometimes we don't even know who we are anymore. That's what has happened to me on my ascension journey, is that everything I thought my life was up to now, in some ways, was not even my own dreams. It was a projection of my parents' dreams, the people around me, what I thought because of society and looking at society. You know, I'm in the place right now, we do own our own condo, but we have the potential right now we could buy our own house, but I no longer desire a house. And I don't even associate that with as being something that I need anymore. But it was what I've spent my whole life desiring, was to have my own home. But, you know, having a smaller place, it's already hard enough to keep it clean. And, you know, I want to travel in the future. So having a place where I can just go away and there are people that are around in a secure building is an ideal situation. So maybe something like that is happening for you too, where you're revisiting everything. You know, maybe you're coming up on retirement for some of you, or thinking, well, I've been in this job for a certain amount of time and I'm burnt out. I've reached the top of where I want to go. Now what can I do? So open your mind to new ideas. Appreciation, there's that word again, appreciation. I am thankful that in any given moment, I can find wonder and be awed by the gifts that life has to offer. And you know what? I'm gonna say it, waking up in the morning, and I was so tired this morning. I just, you know, but the thing is I took that breath. Here I am, I'm alive today. So I'm gonna put my feet over the edge of the bed and I'm going to get out of bed and I'm gonna make the best of the day. And I'll groggily get myself to the bathroom and get ready for work. And I did. And it ended up being a great day. So, you know, am I still a little tired? Yeah, I'll go to bed a little earlier tonight. I would suggest looking up 1010. There's a message in that for you as well. Angel numbers are everywhere. Take care of yourself, Aries. Until we meet again on the journey, perhaps see you again.